everyone. My name is Elena, and thank you all for joining me today. I am going to Hocking College to become a nurse, and I actually work at Circleville Care and Rehabilitation Center right down the street from here, over there on Atwater Avenue, and it's formerly known as Sunbridge, but they changed their name to Circleville Care and Rehab. At Hocking College, I am actually taking an online course this quarter, and it's a speech class, as you all can see, and I have to give an informative speech in front of a live audience. And I chose you all to be my participants, and I'm really pleased that all of you came out today. I'm going to be talking to all of you about your residence rights, and they are all posted right up here on this board, residence rights, as you can see. And I'm going to be asking you about the importance of your rights and see what you all know about them, and I'm going to be discussing all that with you, just so you're on the same page and you all know what your residence rights are. What are residence rights? Does anyone know? Does anybody in here know what residence rights are? The definition of them. And that's when I would ask the residents and see what their responses are pertaining to what residence rights are. You, as the resident, have rights and responsibilities that help make your assisted living a better place for you and your family. And what are the importance of them? What are the importance of residence rights? The Book of Residence Rights focuses on identifying and promoting the rights of long care residents and on the actions that promote resident-centered care. Learners gain knowledge, as you all gain knowledge today, of fundamental rights as well as the importance and implication of these rights. It is very, very important for you all to know your rights and when and how you can use them. It is very important because they are your rights. Hence the words residence rights. What rights do you, as the residents, know, and what do you know about them? And right here, again, they're posted up on this board. And I will then turn to the audience and ask them about the residents' rights and what they know, and see which ones they do know. And I will also be talking to them about the majority of them, and I broke them down into 5 different categories: participation and communication, freedom, health, privacy, and security and safety. And I'll also be taking what they give to me, the ones that they know, and I'll be putting them in here as well, which, I mean, they're all right here, but putting them in there so we can all discuss this and see what all they know. And then what they don't know, I can bring out to them. Why is it beneficial for you as the resident to understand your rights? Does anybody know why it's beneficial for you to understand them? And all these discussions with the residents should probably take a couple minutes, at least a minute or two for each of them. You need to understand your rights. That way, if anything was to go wrong, or if you're dissatisfied with something, you have your rights to protect and help you. And when can you use your rights? And why? Does anybody know when you can use your rights? And that's when I would turn to the audience and ask them that question and see what their response are. And this goes with why it's important to know your rights and understand them. Anytime that there is an issue, anytime at all that there's an issue, you're dissatisfied, you're unhappy with something, something's not going the way that you had planned, whatever it may be, your rights come into play at that point. And they can and will be used in your advantage because they are your rights as a resident. And I want to thank you all for joining me today. And does anybody have questions about any of these rights or anything that I've discussed with you today? And that may take a minute or two. And then I would finish off by saying thank you for having me. and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.